It's incredible seeing so many students here tonight at the Future Anything Activate program pitching their amazing ideas, the finalists from all around the country. It's mind-blowing for me seeing such young people with such amazing ideas, with such incredible prototypes, and now looking to take that next stage.
It was different to my other classes because I could talk to others and learn from them and grow my own ideas as well as help them grow theirs.
A program like the Activate program really shifts people into that way of thinking about their own future and the control they have over their destiny as early as possible. Thinking about what potential futures they could live and actually getting them into that experience of, breaking down boundaries, accessing the knowledge they need and creating some pretty incredible solutions as well.
I did this as an English unit and it was so amazing. It's nothing like I've ever done before and it was really engaging and it felt like that what we were doing really had a purpose and could make a difference. And I can't just apply that to my business, but also real life, which is awesome.
It teaches them how to solve problems and to build opportunities for themselves and others.
Usually I'm very independent, like I'll do it myself, but I'm really glad that Mariah and I have chosen to do it together as we've learnt so many more things from each other.
Yeah.
And been able to go further than we would have ever expected if I was just by myself.
It really does show how hard work pays off.
Shaping us to have a more flexible mindset of being an entrepreneur.
I'm not too great with handing in assignments and deadlines isn't really my strong point, but I found you just kind of push, and when you do have that kind of drive for something that you really want to happen, like something that you need to happen, it kind of comes naturally.
Teamwork, we've learnt teamwork.
We have.
I will ride this tricycle around the campus until our enterprise becomes a reality. Thank you.
The top prize, $2,500 cash, website, the mentoring and coaching. The one that we selected as the winner this evening, might do a drum roll, was Chloe's Heat Pack.
Welcome to our fourth semi-final of 8 in this year's Future Anything National Finals. My name is Nick Dyson. I'm the CEO and founder of Future Anything, and my gosh, are we going to have a cracking afternoon. We've had 3 of these already today, so we've seen 15 teams of high school entrepreneurs pitching innovative ideas that make their world a better place, and my gosh, have they blown us away. So we're in for a real treat with our final 5 teams for today. Kick off, I want to show something that I hope is not a trick question, but have a think about this map, and more importantly, have a think about how old you were when you first saw it. For me, I would have been about 5, and I remember getting a blank one that looked much like this and having to match the capital cities to the states. As an eldest child, I felt a great degree of pressure to get the right answers. I want to show you a second map, and I'd love for you to think about how old you were when you first saw this map. For me, I would have been in my late 20s, so 2 and a bit decades after seeing the first map. And today, I kind of want to kick our session off by acknowledging the fact that today we're going to use lots of words like innovation and new and next. And where I'd love to ground us at the beginning of today of this session is just to let you know that true innovation comes from deeply understanding and acknowledging your past. It's in understanding and acknowledging the wisdom of those that have walked before. And that's, I think, what you catalyze to create really purposeful stuff moving forward. So to kick off our final semi-final for today, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners on the land in which we live, work, play, and create. For me in Brisbane, that's the Agra and Turrbal people in Meanjin. And I just want to pay my respects to the First Nations people that might be joining us today, and whatever land you're coming to us from around Australia as we watch what is, I think, my favorite days of the year. It's like better than Christmas. There is nothing better than seeing young people pitching cool ideas that they feel a connection to. So if you're as enthusiastic about today as I am, please jump in and share where you are. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. I haven't quite learnt my way around the TikTok thing yet. I'm open to tutorials. So if anybody wants to show me how to navigate that, I currently watch Instagram Reels about 3 weeks after they're famous. So if anyone wants to help me with the TikTok thing, we can definitely make that happen. But in the meantime, grab a selfie of wherever you are. Please post on socials and encourage friends, family, your uncle's, auntie's dog to jump in and join us for our last semi-final for today. Now, how have our young people, where have they come from in order to get here? The teams that are pitching today are a part of our Future Anything Activate program. Over the course of a term or a semester, they look at problems that they care about and then come up with their own innovative solutions that solve those problems and hopefully generate a little bit of revenue. And they tackle this mission. As an entrepreneur, pitch an innovative idea that makes the world a better place. So that's what we're going to see today. And this program culminates in our finals. You're watching our semi-finals, and the winners of each of our 8 semi-finals go through to our national grand final, which is being held on the 21st of November in Brisbane and live streamed everywhere. But let's meet a few of our grand final winners. In 2018, our national grand final was won by Tanika, who was affected by bullying while she was in high school and wanted to tackle this particular challenge. So what she designed was school socks, but not as we know it. They look like normal white school socks above the surface of the shoe, but she partnered with this epic graffiti artist to have these amazing designs underneath the shoe. The premise of her idea is you don't know what's underneath the surface of young people. A portion of her profits went to support Kids Helpline. Or let's meet our 2019 National Grand Final winners, Culturehood. These young people, as proud Polynesians, stumbled across a statistic that told them that those within the Polynesian community were more likely to see or experience domestic violence than many other cultures. So shocked by this into action, they actually took Benina, who's one of the young people in the team, her incredible artistic designs, and printed them on hoodies, with a portion of the profits of the sale of this apparel going to victims of domestic violence. Let's clue into 2020. This final was held via Zoom because the world kind of shut down at this point. So having a physical grand final wasn't really an option. These 3 young people living on the Sunshine Coast identified that the shark nets that were off their coastline were killing more sea life than they were stopping sharks get in. And rather than tell you what winning felt like, maybe we'll just have a look.
Has come up with something that is so important for us now in Australia, in the world, and we believe has got a great chance with the right partnerships and the right work and a lot of hard work to be successful, and that is Aqua Shield. And they jumped as which is well done, guys, fantastic. Wish we'd been.
I mean, it doesn't matter how many times I see that clip, there's still nothing better than watching young people just have this joyful experience as a part of their learning. Let's meet our grand final winner from last year, Chloe, who you saw in that video. When she was 11, her grandparents gifted her a sewing machine, and she transformed that gift into a gift for us, which is her business by Chloe. She makes wheat bags, with every wheat bag sold having a tree planted, supporting the environment. Chloe last year walked away with $14,000 in prizes and funding as our national grand final winner. So the question is, are we about to watch our 2022 national grand final winner in this semi-final? So how is today going to work? We have 50 minutes of fun for you. I'm going to talk for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to introduce our judges, 3 pretty incredible humans who will tell you about themselves, and they have the tough challenge of picking a winner from our 5 teams that will be pitching today. And at the end, you'll also have the opportunity to vote for your favourite. Now, with the pitches, how does this work? The teams have 3 minutes and 3 minutes only to pitch their idea. We will brutally cut them off if they go over time. So they're going to keep it really tight and pitch for 3 minutes. At the end of that 3 minutes, the judges will have the opportunity to ask a question of the teams, a clarifying question that might help them understand the challenge or their solution a little bit better. Then at the end of that time, after all of the pitches, the judges will move into a separate Zoom room where they will actually deliberate in order to pick a winner. Now, the winner of today's semi-final will get a golden ticket straight through to our national grand final at the end of November. But the responsibility doesn't just rest with our judges, because whilst they're deliberating to pick a winner, you will also have the opportunity to vote for your favourite pitch in our People's Vote. So at the end of the pitches, we will reveal a mysterious little link that will enable you to vote for your favourite. And in doing so, the team that amasses the most votes will get the People's Vote, and one team from the People's Vote might just snag themselves a wildcard entry into our national grand final. It's going to be fast, furious, and a lot of fun. Now, enough about me. It might be great if we actually welcome our judges into the room. So Leanne, Summer, Michaela, please jump in. My greatest fear in life is a bio read, so I'm definitely not going to read your bios. So I might give you 30 seconds to tell us a little bit about you, and then maybe let us know what's one thing you're looking for in today's pitches. I'm going to start with Michaela, who's no stranger to the pressure of a semi-final. She was our runner-up in our 2020 national finals. So she's done the semi-finals. You also returned as a judge last year. So tell us a little bit about you, and then what are you going to be looking for in today's pitch?
Yeah, thank you for that, Nicole. I'm Michaela, and I am the founder of the I Am Project, which is a business that I started through the Future Anything program. It basically is about combating your negative thoughts with positive ones through I am affirmations such as I am loved, I am strong, I am beautiful, things like that. And some of the profits go towards Beyond Blue as well. So yeah, that's a bit about me. What I'm looking for is someone who's super passionate about what they're doing and are willing to put in the effort towards making it a reality.
Awesome. Thanks, Michaela. Summer, I'm going to throw over to you. You've been in education a little while, and I know that one of the biggest things that you jam on is young people with cool ideas. So tell us a little bit about you, and then what are you going to be looking for today?
Thanks, Nick, and a massive congratulations to you for providing this platform for our young people as well. So yes, I've been in education for, gosh, I want to say just over 20 years, and I am the founder. I was about to say co-founder, but I've done it all on my own, Nick, of the Eventful Learning Co. So we get to design great education strategy, content and experiences, and largely work with governments on that too. And Michaela, a big thank you, because I'm also sit on the National Advisory Council for Beyond Blue for BU. So your work is definitely making a difference there. And what I'm looking for today, Nick, I would love to see how well our pitches have linked in their idea with making a real world difference. I'm really looking for that link to the user. So that's what I'm really looking for today.
Awesome. Thanks, Summer. And Leanne jumped on board as one of our activators this year. So each of the schools that are in our Activate program are partnered with somebody from industry who provides sort of 5 hours of mentoring and support to our schools to bridge the gap between learning and life. And so Leanne joins us as a judge here today too. Tell us a little bit about you and your work, and then also what are you looking for?
Yeah, thank you so much. This is very cool. So my name's Leanne Butterworth. I am a social entrepreneur. I have a social enterprise called Empathy First, where we teach people how to communicate with empathy with colleagues, customers, families, design. I also lecture social enterprise, first year social enterprise at QUT. And I work with the Queensland Social Enterprise Council. So I live and breathe social enterprise, essentially. I'm looking for two things. The first thing is I want to see your eyes light up. I want to see that this matters. So when you're talking about this, when you're pitching, I want your face to light up. And the second thing, I need it to be beneficiary focused. So I need to know that the person you are trying to help or the cause you are trying to help is absolutely at the center of what you are doing and all of your decisions. That's me. Thank you so much. This is very exciting.
Awesome. Thanks, judges. All right. You know what? Enough from us. Let's crack on and have our first team. So we're going to zoom down to New South Wales, and our first team hitting our virtual stage today is Sustainably Made from Loretto Kirribilli. Team, how are we feeling?
Really good. Excited.
Awesome. We are so pumped to hear your pitch. So when you're ready, we are so ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 4 years. 4 years is the length of time humanity can survive without bees. Next.
Bees are essential to the survival of humanity and the health of the planet. They promote the biodiversity on which humans and ecosystems depend on for survival.
Next, the problem we have identified is the rapid rate of decline in bee populations across Australia. Next, our solution is sustainably made. Next, Australia's total value of crops pollinated by honeybees is worth an estimated $2 billion. So it is important that we work towards solving this issue to ensure a future for all generations.
Next. Our idea separates us from the rest as it solves our issue both directly and indirectly. We combine donation to the Wean Bee Foundation and a partnership with Be the Cure. Next. Our product is sustainably made beeswax candles hidden with native seeds, which can be planted in the empty jam jar, then later transferred into a pot plant. Next. This concept promotes floral diversity and increases pollination options for bees, directly supporting them, in conjunction with a 10% donation to Varroa mite research per candle sold. Next, we ensure sustainability in our business by only purchasing recycled or GECA-approved products, regardless of the added expense.
Next, we intend to launch our company by making candles in our kitchen first and then selling modest quantities of our products to teachers and students at Loretto. As our business develops, we are aiming to sell our candles at markets and online. Next, we will advertise our company on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok so that we can be seen by a wider demographic. We will also advertise through letterbox drops with flyers, providing information about our business and its identity. The flyers will contain native seeds to further demonstrate our dedication to the issue by assisting those who are unable to support our business but still want to address the problem of bee population decline. QR codes will be placed promoting our social enterprise near schools and busy areas to educate the community on this issue.
Our success will be determined by the number of products purchased and the amount of money we are able to contribute to our cause. Every purchase will be a representation of support going to the issue of bee population decline. After the seeds are planted, supporters can take photos of their plants and notify our social enterprise through using a hashtag feature. This is different because we can track the growth of plants that are beneficial to bees, hence enhancing their habitat.
Next, there are several risks involved when starting a new business, including the possibility of going bankrupt, supply chain disruptions, lack of job security, and many more. Next, our business model demonstrates our sustainable purchases and the total material price required to make a batch of 100 candles. Next, our final product profit will go towards our employees, the business, and to pay off startup costs. Next, we set our price at $45, and this was assisted by our candle research and our competitors' pricing. This is appropriate due to the expense of sustainably sourced resources, as well as fitting to our target demographic.
Bees are crucial to our ecosystem and livability on this planet.
Well done, team. Geez, time flies when you're having fun, right? Yeah. Let's welcome our judges back onto our virtual stage. And Summer, I might actually kick off with you. Do you have any questions for the team?
I think just a clarifying question for me, because again, that was going really quickly as well. Yeah. Did you have a distribution or thought about a partner for, distribution of your flyers and your marketing, or was that all done in-house?
That is going to be all done in-house, but we do have a partnership with Be the Cure, and we're providing their research on our website.
Thank you for that.
Awesome. Leanne, over to you.
Did you say there were seeds in the candle as well? Is that what it was? So when the candle melts, then there's seeds?
Yes. So to clarify, how our product works is that we have hidden inside the wax of the candle is a little pouch with recyclable aluminium foil, which is holding Australian native seeds. So when the candle is burnt and reaches to the end, it will reveal the pouch with the hidden seeds, which then you can plant into the jam jar.
Gotcha. I had envisaged seeds covered in wax. Okay, cool.
Well done, team. Michaela, over to you.
Yeah, I was just wondering, I might have missed it, but where were you intending on selling it? Was it like in person at markets or online via website or social media?
So we are promoting our business through social media, QR codes and flyers, but we will be intending on selling our business online. And then when we make this a reality, we'll be hoping to sell it through one of our partnerships on their website as well.
Additionally, we'd also like to sell them at markets and in our school.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh, well done, legends. Not only have you survived the 3-minute pitch, but also a grilling from the judges. So excellent work. You can rest easy now and take some nice, calm, deep breaths. And we are going to roll straight in to our next team. We're going from New South Wales up to Queensland, and we're heading to Forest Lake State High School, which, can I say, is one of the schools that I taught at in my prac as an early career teacher. So it's nice to have Forest Lake as a part of the community. We have Step Up Shoe representing. How are we feeling, team?
Good.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're pumped to hear your pitch. So when you are ready, we are ready.
Good. Have you ever been bullied? Have you ever seen someone been bullied? Next slide. It is not surprising to see that many children have been bullied, since 1 in 4 Australian kids reports being bullied. This is a massive problem that has been impacting on young children for decades. However, you are not alone, but many kids do not see it. They feel trapped, targeted, and unwanted, which is far from the truth. Therefore, me and my partner Bill have designed a close friend nearby. We designed a shoe that carries a positive message in it, helping kids to lift their heads up after feeling down. Next slide. For the archivists, I'll provide shocking facts and statistics on bullying. 1 in 12 kids suffer from bullying daily. The highest form of bullying is verbal bullying, with 58% of students report aggressive language being used towards them. Physical bullying is next, with 20% of students reporting harmful forces being used against them. 10 to 80% of students believe bullying is a general problem, and 20% believe bullying is strongly believe bullying is an extremely severe problem. Next slide.
We call our product Step Up Shoe because, as the name implies, it assists children all over Australia standing up to bullies, stepping away from bullies, and most importantly, stepping forward from bullying. Many of you might have never heard this idea because a new concept in the market, a market that's freshing out. My partner and I searched for any comparable products, but no one found. Our different approach in the shoe market will eliminate any form of competition. We believe our innovative product will give a helping hand to every young Australian. Next slide. This is a prototype sketch for the Step Up Shoe. We have added subtle keys against bullying, leaving the shoe with the ability to use in casual day-to-day life. We intentionally made this way to avoid any further bullying and attract less attention to suffering students. Next slide.
The main message of the shoe is in the tongue of the shoe, being easy to read but not very visible to others. Commonly, children feel down after being bullied. They tend to put their heads down, but with the positive message down there, Didn't lifts their heads up. For additional support, kids can look at the positive affirmation in the shoe in the mornings for an extra boost of confidence. Next slide.
You might ask yourself, how will we market a product? Well, we have a bulletproof marketing plan. As we launch our campaign, we will release eye-catching advertisements with private columns, along with diverse ways of approaching skeptical customers. We are planning to collaborate with Kids Helpline to spread our product, giving us a larger platform for kids in need. Along with all of that, we are offering 15% off for first-time customers to persuade them. And we're planning to donate 15% of our earnings to anti-bullying charities, making people know that hard-earned money is helping kids in need. Next slide. To kickstart our business, we are asking for a mentor to guide us along the way. Now, it's up to you. Will you make our future anything we want? Next slide. Thank you.
Excellent work, team. Well done. I'll invite our judges back to see if they've got any clarifying questions. And Leanne, I might start with you. Any questions for the team?
Yes. So, well done. Quick question. It's not so much on preventing bullying, it's more to help folks who have experienced bullying to feel better about themselves. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. It gives them like a positive message to make them feel better.
Okay. And so would everybody wear it, or would it be people who have experienced bullying who would go out and then buy the shoes, or give it to everybody? And what's your plan?
Everyone can wear it. As you know, we have like subtle details against bullying to let everyone else wear it, and also people who have suffered against bullying can wear it too.
Awesome. Michaela, over to you.
I was just wondering if you guys have maybe contacted your school or talked to local schools about having it in the uniform shop, or if you're thinking of doing it in another store online or something like that.
I mean, it will start first with our school because people in our community can help us more. And then as we grow, we move on to bigger stores, and get, better people to help us.
Awesome. And Summer?
And can I clarify that you were saying around 15% of sales or profit goes towards Kids Helpline?
Earnings, yeah, profits.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Excellent work, team. Fantastic pitch, fantastic cause. Love that you're connecting to your school. I think that's really great. Let's welcome our third team. We're like whizzing through these. So we're heading up north, the Mercy College in Mackay, and we've got Dynamic Diffusers joining us today. Team, how are you feeling?
Good.
Awesome. Nervous, excited, or both?
Both.
Awesome. I mean, you know, nerves are just a sign that we actually care about it. So there's this myth that great presenters don't ever get nervous. It's not true. You always get nervous because that's just your body telling you that you're about to do something cool. So lean into it. We're super excited to see you pitch, and we're ready when you.
Hello, our names are Zoe and Alice, and we believe that mental health is a serious issue. Around 20% of Australians have a mental condition and 13% have an anxiety-related condition. Change slide. Many people in our world are silently struggling with mental health. People like Sarah. Change slide.
Sarah exhausted all of her physical energy working full-time while also attending university. Over time, she developed anxiety. Sarah's situation did, however, improve over time. She was able to recover by taking small steps, which had a tremendous impact on her life. Are you in the same situation as Sarah and want to take your first step? Purchase our dynamic diffuser.
Change slide. Our diffuser has a built-in Bluetooth speaker that is controlled by a free app which you can download by scanning the barcode. This makes our customers' experience more efficient, easy, and accessible because they won't have to buy multiple products and sign up for numerous apps. Change slide.
Our app includes a variety of calming music and professionally guided meditation courses and sessions. How is our diffuser different? Other diffusers fall short due to the lack of a speaker and an app.
Change slide. In addition, 20% of our products profits are donated to Headspace. Their primary target audience is 12 to 25-year-olds, and they seek to provide them with mental health services. Our product is also catered towards this age group. Change slide.
Aromatherapy can reduce stress, promote contentment, and lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone. Meditation can help you achieve a deep state of relaxation as well as a tranquil mind. You can clear your mind of the jumbled thoughts that may be bothering you and producing stress.
Sound therapy is another excellent technique used to relax nerves. Music has been used throughout history to enhance military morale and assist individuals to work quicker and more productively. Our dynamic diffuser can do all these things at once. Change slide.
One of the most popular essential oils is lavender oil. It is a relaxing scent and is often used to help relieve stress and anxiety and promote good sleep. With their first purchase, our customers will receive a free 50 ml lavender essential oil. This will kickstart their experience with our diffuser.
Change slide. To promote our dynamic diffuser, we'll use social media and partner with young influencers. We will expand our business by developing several business models and designing our organization to scale easily. This will generate consistent revenue growth and avoid stall points without incurring significant additional costs and/or resources. Change slide.
In the future, we hope to receive sponsors and secure partnerships. This will ensure reliability for our customers. With the money received from our sponsors, we would work towards creating a website to showcase, sell, and promote our product and raise awareness for mental health. On the website, we would also implement customer surveys to measure our impact.
Change slide. For us to start our business, we need approximately $7,000. This will help pay for our product, app, and oils. It is difficult to calculate how much it will cost to manufacture our products, but we have estimated $100. We will sell them for $140 and make $40 profit. Our product is financially viable because we will generate a sustainable amount of profit. Change slide.
People with good mental health can reach their full potential, cope with stress, work productively, and contribute meaningfully to their communities. With your help, we'll be able to sell our dynamic diffuser and work towards resolving a major global mental health issue.
Change slide.
Thank you.
Excellent work, team. I love that you just like nailed it in the time. Like that was well practiced. Very good job. I'll bring our judges back. And then Michaela, we might actually start with you. Any questions for the team?
I was wondering, with your app, what is on the app? Is it just controls for the diffuser, or is there more things in that one?
Yeah, we'll have all our music and like our meditation courses on there, so it's just easy all in like one place, like a library. Like, yeah, and you can also have like quotes on there and just like surveys to like keep the, I don't know, like promote it and like get customer feedback.
Excellent. Summer.
If I didn't, want or need, for whatever reason, your diffuser, could I still use the app separately from the diffuser? Could I like pay a couple of dollars for the app and just use the functions of that?
Yeah, that we haven't thought about that much, but that is a good idea. We could, instead of like scanning the barcode, you could just pay for it when you download it instead. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great thinking. And Leanne, over to you.
That was my same question. That was the first one. So you get the app free with the diffuser, or you can just buy it as it is, as an additional revenue stream. Question, Sarah, who you said was, how old in your mind is Sarah? Like, what is your demographic that you're aiming for here with a diffuser?
Between 12 and 25-year-olds. So we kind of imagine her being in like university, like early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Excellent work, team. Great responses to some questions and a really confident pitch. So well done. You can rest easy now and take a bit of a break. And we're going to welcome our fourth team to the stage. Coming to us from Brisbane South State Secondary College. What's kind of cool is that the students who participated in the program at your school actually did it during your lunchtime. So you've totally opted into this experience to build your idea. How are you feeling about pitching?
Good. A little bit nervous.
A little bit nervous. You know what? I know that you're going to smash this. So we're super pumped to hear your idea and we're ready when you are.
Next. On the left is Rowan and her children, my Palestinian family friends. Rowan grew up thinking that bombs, shooting, and tear gas were normal. She had nightmares of Israeli soldiers finding her and taking her away, like so many other children in her country. When she went to university, it took 4 hours to travel the 50 kilometers between her and her family every week, crossing 3 Israeli checkpoints, 2 land borders, and switching between 6 taxis. She was imprisoned in her own town, always below the settlers and the soldiers. They controlled her water supply, her electricity, where she was allowed to go. No matter how much Palestine wanted peace, Israel continued to invade their land and try to expand their territory into other Middle Eastern countries, like my home country of Egypt. In Owen's own words, spreading like cancer. She was helpless and trapped and scared, and her story is so similar to millions of others who are living and have lived in Palestine since 1948. Next slide. I can't end a war and I can't get a whole country back to its rightful owners, but I can support citizens there and raise awareness of stories like Owen's. Next slide. I aim to do this by selling authentic keffiyehs made by the only keffiyeh factory left in Palestine. They'd be sold in cardboard boxes with an information card giving a brief of the cause the keffiyehs support, and with a QR code for people who want to know more. Next slide. If you scan this QR code, you'll see the many different designs the keffiyehs come in. There are colors for every occasion and style, including the traditional black and white. Next slide. The Palestinian keffiyeh is a symbol of Palestine's dream for freedom and their fight for independence, and an integral part of their culture and heritage. Buying a keffiyeh would give people insight on the Palestinian war and help them advocate Palestinian freedom to everyone who sees it. Next slide. There is only one keffiyeh business left in Palestine. Production has fallen from 150,000 keffiyehs per year in 1993 to 10,000 in 2010, and it continues to drop. All other businesses have had to shut down as a result of larger countries selling low-quality keffiyehs for cheaper prices, and Israeli roadblocks restricting exports. Next slide. I asked Habawi keffiyehs about their wholesale price and MOQ. They haven't gotten back to me yet, so I don't have an exact price for this bulk buy. But after doing calculations with the retail price of $32, I found that $2,000 would be enough to kickstart my business with at least 60 keffiyehs. Next slide. If my business went ahead, then after a successful partnership with Habawi keffiyehs, I'd advertise my business through social media, then sell online and at markets in the area. In the future, I'd expand my business to items from other small Palestinian businesses, and then to other places experiencing war and corruption, so that more voices and stories can be heard. Next slide. Rowan's message to you is this: always look for the other side of the story. Don't be fooled by the media and ignore people's voices. To get this message out to more people, I am asking for $2,000 and help from an entrepreneur or mentor to help me get the connections I need to start my business. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing not only your story, but also something that I think is going to be really impactful. I'll invite our judges back. And Summer, I might start with you if you've got a question.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that pitch as well. Just thinking around some of the challenges you've had in that communication overseas. I can see the clear line of why you would want them manufactured there. I'm wondering if you've been able to explore the community that might be here locally, potentially to start something onshore.
Yeah, So there is other like Palestinian like groups that I could speak to about if they have people in Palestine that they could get things from. But other than that,
Thank you for that.
Awesome. Leanne, over to you.
Similar question. So I know that you said restricting exports. Is there the same opportunity to work with local makers, like Montour Sewing Studio and people who employ refugees and migrants, but still direct the funds back to and still tell the story? Is there that opportunity, or does that somehow take away from what it is you're trying to do?
I think that is an option, but also with the restricting exports, that's why other businesses have had to shut down. But Habawi cafes are still exporting to places like Ireland, America, even to Australia. So I think that there should be a good chance of getting the cafes here, but if not, then that could definitely be an option.
Awesome. And Michaela?
I actually don't have a question. I think it's actually been answered by the previous two questions. So yeah, it was a great pitch.
Excellent work. Thank you. All right, can you believe it? We're about to lean into our final pitch. Where has the time gone? So joining us, we're heading north again. Joining us from St. Margaret Mary's College, we have Sunny Smiles with what I can see, some very sunny smiles. How are we feeling?
Good, thank you. Good.
Excellent. I know you guys have been hustling all day to get you pitch perfect for this afternoon. So we are ready when you are ready.
Okay. Approximately 2,000 Australians lose their lives to skin cancer each year. Good afternoon. I am Lucia, and with me are my fellow business partners from Sunny Smiles, Keely and Chelsea. Our aim is to minimise skin cancer risk and prevent the trauma it causes both victims and their families. Up here in the tropics, people close to my heart, like my dad, visit the doctors annually to be informed that they have skin cancer. This must stop.
Next, we will achieve this by donating 50% of the profits to life-saving research and to North Queensland Skin Centre. Next, introducing the Sunny Smiles clutter-free beach bag, pricing at $25. Unlike other beach bags, we have physically reached out to our target audience and used their feedback to refine and improve our product. Next.
The target audience for the Sunny Smiles beach bag are mothers who desperately are in need of an organised bag. However, our beneficiary for our Sunny Smiles beach bag are those diagnosed with skin cancer. As our business grows, we will aim to extend our target audience to everyone, incorporating different designs. Sunny Smiles includes an awareness card and with the purchase of any beach bag. We as designers attach a QR code which leads the customer to our online website. Next. On this, further information about our product and the damage that the sun can leave with your body is presented.
Next. We understand that not everyone has access to the internet, so Sunny Smiles are also planning to sell these beach bags at many local stores which mothers are usually interested in. These being Surf Dive & Ski, Cotton On, and Best & Less. In addition to this, because Sunny Smiles have chosen to partner with the Oka sunscreen line, a bottle of SPF 50 moisturizing sunscreen will also be included with the purchase of the beach bag. Next. This will aim to encourage the application of sunscreen and also promote Oka's line, which is created by a local Townsville citizen, Alana Kennedy. Next.
Although there are many other beach bags around the world, our design is innovative and we see it as just not a bag. With multiple compartments and one being insulated to prevent leakage of wet clothing and swimwear, one for holding the Oka sunscreen, a large zippable pocket to place other items in, and finally, a hidden compartment to keep your valuables in. Our beach bag is also environmentally friendly, made from 100% recycled polyester. Lastly, our beach bag comes in various colors and has a comfortable and supportive straps.
Sunny Smiles is asking for $10,000 to launch our business solution. This would pay for the first supply of recycled polyester fabric and a local company that will make the beach bags. This is a scalable operation as more fabric can be purchased and more sewers contracted as sales increase.
Next, we must take action to minimise the risk of skin cancer in Australia. We cannot let our fellow citizens die from skin cancer. Our anti-clutter beach bag will certainly do the job.
Excellent work, team. We'll wait for our judges to return and see if they've got some curly questions to throw your way. And Leanne, we might start with you.
All righty. So my question is based on an episode of Bluey. And in Bluey, have you seen, Bluey? In Bluey, who out of the parents, the mum or the dad, was more likely to put sunscreen on the kid, and who was more likely to forget? My question is, why are we just focusing on selling these bags to mums when potentially it's the dads who are the ones who aren't as strict with the sunscreen? Why the mums?
Well, we chose to focus on mums because they're more to do with like, they have to hold all their stuff in the bag, and so
they have like more responsibilities, I feel, and like they have the access to it more of the time. Like usually, like parents, they're like, I know like my dad will just be like, oh yeah, Amy, you've got that and all this stuff. So like they're more responsible, I feel. But in the future, we will extend our target audience to like more people.
Interesting. Do we want to go with that stereotype, or do we want to challenge it? But that's the end of my questions.
Excellent. Cool, nice provocation for the team to consider there around their target audience. Michaela, I'll throw to you.
I was wondering if, have you considered the cost of what you would sell them for? I know you mentioned that it would be $10,000 to make them, but what would you be selling those for?
So we are selling them for $25. We're planning to sell them at our local stores and online.
Awesome. Summer, over to you.
Look, I think that was my question as well, but I think, follow up for $25, having benchmarked that against some of the other beach bags that are going at the moment, because my goodness, it feels like just a little plastic beach bag, $70, and yours actually has a lot more functions. So just thinking about that.
Yeah, we have discussed that, and we think that because like I know like I myself even like I see those bags and like I don't really want to spend that much. So like I feel like we could increase our sales with the smaller profits anyway.
Okay, thank you. Fantastic. Well pitched, team. Now the pressure changes at this point. It moves from our pitching teams onto our judges. So we're going to boot our judges out of this room, and they have the tough decision of identifying a winner and a runner-up. So we'll wave goodbye and we'll see you back soon, hopefully. And in the meantime, the responsibility falls on you, our wonderful audience, to pick the team that you would like to vote for who could possibly win our People's Choice. So this is the magic link that you need right here. Snap the QR code, pop that link into your browser, vote for your favourite team. We're going to give you about 5 or so minutes whilst our judges deliberate. We'll pop some tunes on, leave the link up, and see you back with the verdict very soon. All right, this is go time. Our judges are here, had some quite heated conversations in the other room. I heard that there was like shaking of the screens and things got very heated, but they have returned to us now with a verdict. Who is going to be the speaker? Summer, I see you with your mic off. No, Michaela. Legend. So wonderful. So what I'll get you to do is we'll bring all of our teams on screen. And if you want to talk us through, firstly, who is the runners up, and then we will reveal the winner. So everyone get their like little hot seats ready. And yeah, over to you.
Yeah, so it was a very tight one there. We're juggling between three different of the different ideas. But the one for runner up first, this one, they really had a really strong plan, and it was really thought out really well, and we thought the impact was really good, and the way that everything kind of linked back to their cause was really awesome. So runner up goes to Sustainably.
Yay! Congratulations, legend. Excellent work. Now we have the big reveal. Which team is going to be pitching at our national grand final in November?
Yeah, so the winner, we really love the passion behind it and the idea and how the cultural impact could be extended out towards that, and that like it was all really well connected to the passion behind it. And I think that was probably the most compelling thing for me and for some of the other judges, was that there was a really strong issue behind it and cause. So yeah, the winner of the semi-final is Kafirs for Cause.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
you
There's so
so
much excitement. Batul's actually jumped off screen. She's had to just completely cut her camera in the thrill of the moment. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
So fantastic to see that personal connection I think you had to the challenge really shone through. So excellent work. Now, in the background, I've had some handy numbers come my way around the winner of the people's vote. So it was a pretty hotly contested people's vote, and I can reveal, can I have a drum roll please? The winner of the people's vote for this, our fourth semi-final, is Sustain to be Made. Congratulations, team.
Hey, guys.
Well done, hustling your community to back you. Very well done.
Thank you so much. So excited.
We are so pumped. Congratulations to all of our teams for today. You pitched some phenomenal ideas that at your age, there's absolutely no way I would have had the capacity or the capability to be able to put forward. So congratulations to all of our pitching teams today. You did fantastically. I just want to take a moment and acknowledge our three judges who had the very tough gig of picking a winner. Leanne, Summer, Michaela, thank you for carving out an hour of your time to support what we do, but more importantly, to support our young people and kind of show how much you back youth-led ideas, because that's what this is all about.
Thank you so much. That was harder than I expected it to be.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Oh my gosh.
I feel really bad as well.
Well, I mean, if you liked what you saw today and you would like to see Kafirs for a Cause pitch in our national grand final, can I encourage you, because we have just opened up tickets to our national grand final at the end of November. On the 21st of November, we will be bringing our community together at the Triffid in Brisbane in order to back our 8 enterprises that will be pitching along with our showcase teams. Snap that QR code, grab a ticket. If you're in Brisbane, we would love to see you there, and we expect this to be a sellout. So please do jump in and nab your tickets sooner rather than later. If you're not in Brisbane, you know what? That's okay, because we'll be live streaming the entire event. So grab a live stream ticket and join us from your couch or your car or by the pool or wherever you want to be on the evening of Monday, the 21st of November. And you know what? We're doing all of this again on Thursday. So we will have another 4 semi-finals with another 20 teams pitching for our last 4 spots in our national grand final. And we would love to see you there. So thank you for joining us today and for jumping in what has been 4 fast and furious semi-finals with really some outstanding young people talking about what matters to them. And we can't wait to see you on Thursday and hopefully have you join us at our national grand final. Have a great afternoon.